it came. And let me tell you the story behind this book. It's a very interesting story. So my husband and I go down to visit my father and his wife quite often, and she makes, she's always baking and cooking, amazing, but she makes a rhubarb pie that my husband just absolutely loves. He loves it. To say that he loves it is like an understatement, because he's like, that's my favorite pie. So because he says it's his favorite pie, I have to get the recipe, right? So she brings out this book and she starts telling me how when she got married in like 59, her mom gave her this book and said, this is the only book you're ever going to need. It's going to have everything in it and yada, yada, yada. So I start looking through the book and it's like really interesting. This is the rhubarb pie recipe. Very simple, very easy. It's got strawberry and rhubarb pie, plum pie, mince pie, honey raisin pie, cranberry pie. It has pages of pie recipes. Pages. So now, let me just tell you, you already know me. I am a lover of all things cookbooks, and add old to them, and I'm sold. I'm like literally sold. So I am like looking through this book and I see this one page and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I need that book in my life, because I need this page. These 2 pages in my life. That's genius. Why did somebody never put that together? They have these little blue sheets in them, and they just have like all kinds of information. This one is the beef chart, like how to carve a big section of beef and what cuts you can get out of that. It's like genius. But here is what I really was floored when I saw. In the egg section, what to do when you have extra egg yolks, when you have 1, the recipes that you can make with it, when you have 2 and 3 and 4, and all the recipes and their page numbers of what you can make with that. But it gets even better. I mean, because how many times has a recipe called for like 2 eggs and 4 yolks? What the heck are you going to do with 4 egg whites? Oh, this is the page that will tell you what to do with 4 egg whites. So if you have 4 extra egg whites, you can make the following things. You can make petit fours. You can make macaroons, chocolate, meringue cases, surprise kisses, silver fizz, okay, and silver cake, and French meringues. We definitely need to know what silver fizz is. That's on page 919. It's going to be a drink, because we're in the drink sections. Silver fizz, 1 egg white, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of sugar, shaved ice, carbonated water, lemon peel, maraschino cherries. Oh, I have those because I found them when I was cleaning out the refrigerator. Interesting. It literally has everything from hot canopies to reindeer meat, possum? Oh. Roast possum. The possum is a very fat animal. Yeah, I can tell you. With a peculiarly flavored meat. It's dressed much as one would dress a suckling pig. Moving on. Ham, scallops, chop suey, roasting, everything. Baked stuffed fish, club sandwiches, salmon bisque. Yeah. How to purchase meats, how to purchase cereals, and the calories of all the food. It is huge. So this is what housewives in the 40s and 50s were given. This was a 72 edition, so in the 70s, were given that would literally take care of their whole entire kitchen. And setting a table, because there's stuff on how to set the table. What to have for dinner in April, what to have for dinner in November. August dinners. This is just a wealth of information. Don't you just want to sit down and curl up with a nice warm cup of tea? And packaging foods for the freezer. Information about monosodium glutamate. It's just pickled tongue. So you know that guy that he has a cookbook, Yesteryear? Yeah, I wonder if he has this book. Dylan, do you have this book? Do you have this book, Dylan? Because this book is very interesting, and I'm not giving it to you. You can get your own copy. But this is a very interesting book. I have a lot of old-fashioned books from the 1800s and cookbooks and stuff from yesteryear. I mean, a ton. But this one is just kind of like, I think it was going to be really neat to have a cookbook that my stepmother has also, right? Like we could both talk about it and she could tell me what page it was on and then I could cook out of it. That's the whole reason I got that, was because I wanted to share memory with her. Yeah, potato, celery, and nut loaf. Potato Charlotte. Charlotte, did you know you have a potato named after you? You should. That's very important for you to know. Charlotte has a potato named after her. I mean, this one even has color. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of fun. Uncooked chocolate frosting. This is just so fun. Quick chicken gravy. By the way, it doesn't have any actual chicken. It just has a can of chicken soup. So flour, milk, and a 10.5-ounce can of condensed chicken soup. Do you want to know my thought on the shrinkflation? Because they are, and it's something that we really have to be aware of now, because products are shrinking in the stores. But what they don't tell you is a lot of recipes are made with 1 can of this, 1 box of this. Well, I went to go make whiskey balls. Whiskey, I don't know what, it was a cookie. And I went to go make them, and my recipe would have been totally off had I not researched the size of the package to the size of the package when the recipe was written. The recipe was written when the packages were like 14 ounces and the box of vanilla wafers that I was buying was like 10. So I had to buy 2 boxes. Yeah, so be aware of that when you're cooking and it's asking for an actual package of something or a can of something. Has the can shrunk or has the package shrunk? Because then you're going to have to buy 2 and you're going to have to start weighing all of our food. Like when they started doing shrinkflation, did they take that into consideration? That all of these recipes out there to get us to use their products are now totally wrong. Yeah, okay. Did not think I was going to go there, but this is a really awesome book. Now, to go back to that possum, maybe we should just stick with making an apple pie. But I don't know. I have an awful lot of possum on this land. Like, if I can figure out how to cook it, I'll never starve again. I didn't even know that was a thing. Maybe it has raccoon in here. It's got venison and reindeer and rabbit. Whew. No raccoon. Whew. Because that would have been what's for dinner. Okay, but it's got 2 ways of making possum. Stuffed or roasted. Take your pick. Oh my gosh, this book is amazing.